Hey guys, it's Chris here. Well, I've been asked to, one, make an itemized list of everything I'm bringing with me, and two, show you guys what I'm bringing with me. Because I've had a couple of friends ask me, what are you taking? What are you bringing? So, let's get into that. So these are the bags off of Betsy. You saw the thumbnail. That's Betsy loaded. So, doesn't look like much of a motorcycle that way, but hey, this is what we're doing. So I've got my two long ride saddlebags. I have a large military style duffel. I have my satchel, my tent, and my camelback, although it's not a camelback. There's no reason to pay for that. It's like paying for a Harley. Why? There's also a couple other bits and bobs that are not currently in here, like the clothes I'll be wearing tomorrow, my helmet, my jacket, my gloves, a couple other things, but for the most part, this is what's going on the bike. So, we'll go through each of these bags individually, as much as I'm willing to show you, and then I get to load it all back up. So, let's do it. In our first saddlebag, I'm calling it the camp bag, is most of what I felt necessary for camping. So we have our camping chair, which is small, compact, fits right in the bottom of the saddlebag. My old levers, because I had to replace them. I've got spare magnets, braided cable with locks, two lights, a camp light and an emergency light. My big knife, med kit, pewter mug, coffee mug, canteen and cup, World War II mess kit, collapsible pour over coffee filter thing, coffee grinder, my utensils, and the propane burner. So all of this just goes into one of the saddlebags. So let me get this packed up and we'll move on to the next saddlebag. So now we're on to the other bag, and as I said, what I can show you. So there's a bunch of towels and such still in the bag, and such. Tire patch kit, tool kit, air compressor, and a jackery, a battery pack, as well as my high-vis vest, which sits on top of it all so that it's easily accessible when I need it. But this bag is not really the camp bag. This is more of the, hey, we need tools, we need air, we need power. That's what this bag is. The duffel bag. Well, the duffel bag has books, so my rider's manual, book on Brandywine that I need to edit the Brandywine ride, Constitution, the Essential Thomas Paine, my Bible. It also has duct tape, some attachments for the 360 and more little odds and ends. But it also has important things. So again, sleeping bag, solar panels, right? Which I kind of need because I'm tent camping here. But that does add a lot of weight. But we've got the sleeping bag, well, I shouldn't say sleeping bag, the mattress. for a sleeping bag. Disposable propane tank. A ditty bag, or toiletry bag, if you will. We've got creamer and sugar. Goes over here. I was not leaving without my Nolan's Poorhouse. Coffee. I exist off of coffee. I'm taking damn good coffee with me. So, home roasted coffee. A mess of clothes, which I was happy I had it packed up earlier. Now I'm just like, Towel, complete set of rain gear. That all gets zipped up. The stick for the 360 as well as the God, the word escapes me right now. Tripod for the camera also go right on this bag. But yeah, the big bag. The satchel is constantly in a very large waterproof bag because the satchel has my electronics, alright? So, because people want me to bring along my Oculus, I have my Oculus. I have my laptop in there, the drawing pad for my laptop, all of the necessary cords, cables, a sketchbook, a notebook, a journal, and pens and pencils. And small tools that aren't really necessary for maintenance on the bike. So something to etch my Zippo with and a knife sharpener. And then, just because there's no reason to really go into it, my dome tent, which is a 2-person dome tent, which the satchel in the waterproof bag and the dome tent go on top of the duffel bag. And with the exception of this tarp and the motorcycle cover, that covers everything. I mean, the only other thing would be my Camelback, which has my camera equipment in it. The camera I'm using right now and an Insta360 as well as extra batteries. But that's about it. I say that's about it, but I mean, I'm on a motorcycle, so this is probably a lot. But we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. So that's what we got. And now I've got to repack all of this. But hey, I guess the next time you see something from me, I'll be on the road. I mean, look for shorts as I go, because I will be doing shorts day to day. But for the longer form stuff, we'll see what happens there. But, guys, I'm Chris. I'm going to get back to repacking everything and editing this video. And then, hopefully, relax, drink a heck of a lot of water. And yeah, get ready for tomorrow. So, by the time you see this, I should be on the road. So, until I let you know how my ride's going, take care of yourselves.